All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Ascendance of a Bookworm,
Season 1, Episode 9.
All right.
You can still be mine to me.
Yeah, Lutz was such a good boy.
Right.
Because they had to have an actual hard conversation, kind of like adults in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
because poor Lutz is just a kid.
Right.
He's not into this world of adults. In fact, he's getting thrust into it so quickly, he's being forced to grow up.
Right. And that's on top of all the supernatural stuff.
Yeah, and then, baptisms tomorrow, you know?
I was thinking the proms tomorrow too, but they're
not literally, but you get it.
Right.
It works here.
Yep.
But yeah, they've dealt with the whole thing of, mine's dead. Mm-hmm. That's just the reality.
That's probably
of
the situation.
That's probably it.
Yep.
What do we do?
I don't know.
Just keep moving forward. Yeah.
Speaking of moving forward, we have a wonderful new business venture and a fantastic way to supply that business venture. Mm-hmm. There's just a teeny tiny little complication.
Right.
I'm sure it'll be fine though.
Yeah. They'll never do that again until they do that again, you know?
They'll never do that again without some good safety measures in place. If they do end up doing the thing, they'll have just no, we're going to get a box that's separate. That way it doesn't grab nutrients from anywhere else. I'd actually, I'd be kind of impressed. But
wood ain't got nutrients?
Fish ain't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Although maybe it wouldn't actually grow as well if it was in a separate box, because then it just suckles the nutrients.
Then it has no nutrients.
Right. It just empty that bit of soil very quickly, and then that's it. Yeah.
Probably. But, all right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Oh, shit.
私、自分で買い物をしたことがないから、どれがいくらかさっぱりわからない。
Yeah, she probably couldn't even carry that much money.
マルク、金の種類を教えて。
Okay, time for note taking.
All
かし
right.
こまりました。旦那様。小銅貨1枚は10リオンです。
10 Leon.
10枚は100リオンで、中銅貨1枚となります。中銅貨10枚は1000リオンで、大銅貨1。
Small, medium, large, units of 10. Okay.
大銅貨10枚は1万リオンで、
小銀貨1枚です。
Okay.
小銀貨
I
10枚は
like that
10
there's-
万リオン
Oh, it's super straightforward.
では100万リオンで小金貨1枚。小金貨10枚は1000万リオンで大金貨1枚。
はい、よくできました。
Cool.
I like how much variance there is between the materials.
Right. So Leon is not a very strong amount, yeah.
なんかまだ実感がないね。
春になったら紙を量産する。そうすれば小金貨1枚なんてすぐ稼げるさ。
稼ぐって言えば、これも売り物になりますか？
Holy shit!
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah.
これはジョーちゃん一人で作るのか？
私が考えてルッツが作る。
Right.
だから、
So no.
いえ、
Me and let's make them. Yeah. Good. Good shit.
冬の手仕事で作る予定なんですけど。
Nice.
いいだろ
Easy to do during the winter.
う。動けるだけの時間と体力はあるか？
Ah,
I
the
need you to go to my
guild.
workshop and teach everyone there how to do this.
商売に
Time to
関するやつ
guild it
は
up.
全員商業ギルドに登録が必要だ。
Ooh, okay.
せずに商売をすると厳罰を下される。
Yep, basically getting your ID.
Oh.
Magic. Dope.
Very cool.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so. Oh! Wait, the gate itself
Okay.
was a conjured magic.
しばらくそちらでお待ちください。本棚？あれは書棚だ。あそこにあるのは寄付だと巻物だぞ。
For now. Just free information sitting there. He's like, why are you freaking out?
クソじじいのことだ。どうせまた難癖つけてくるに決まってる。
クソじじい？
Okay. Getting an introduction to the bigger world.
地図だ！
ここがエーレンフェスト。
Whoa.
町の名前は領主様の名前からつけているからな。
領主様はどこにいるんですか？
Well, right there. Yeah.
ってそんなに難しいんですか？
ベンノ様、ギルド長がお会いしたいそうです。
Okay.
よく来たな。
あれがクソジジイか。
さて弁の、早速だが仮登録は洗礼式前の子供に家業を手伝わせると。
But this isn't a part of their family business. Yeah.
血縁でもない子供の仮登録など許可できんな。
Gotcha.
前例がないだけだろ。
Yeah.
目的がはっきりしている場合は。
どういう意味だ。
この子たちが何を売るかが分かれば話は別だと。
True. True. They are business owners. Yep.
マイ、あれを
Show the thing.
こちらです。
これはこれを売るのか。
ギルド長が探していた髪飾りもこういうものではなかったかな。
ははん、こういうことかな。
あの髪飾り、あれは売れる。髪飾り職人を見つけ。
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
この髪飾りで間違いないなら冬の手仕事で作る予定だが、二人の仮登録の許可が下りていない。
It's too bad.
でも売ることができないのが残念だ。
They just end up being given away for free, you know?
Yes.
仮登録を
Just like
許
that.
可する。
Immediately.
ありがとうございます。
こうして私
Wow. That's big.
And they have to do the blood prick again, yep. To basically put their DNA into it, their
Yeah.
magical DNA.
Very
で
cool.
は改めて
Gustav.
目のフリーダの洗礼式が冬にある。
Okay.
それまでに髪飾りが欲しい。
Ah, for her.
Would like to purchase the first one, huh?
冬の洗礼式までには一月しかない。もう少し色をつけてくれ。
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta negotiate a little bit.
焦るのはここまでだ。
Four then.
ありがとう。
Ah!
Now, what unit was that?
Yeah.
コードと同じものを洗礼式までに頼む。
Large silver coins, you know?
服や髪の色と合わせなくていいんですか。
内緒で送っておど。
Ah, cute.
Yeah, surprise her.
迷惑なサプライズ。でもすでに別の飾りを用意している場合、
Oh.
せっかくの贈り物ですから困った顔より喜んだ顔が見たいと思いませんか。
Oh!
それに本人の希望に沿ったものを送った方が大事に。
Whoa!
マインと言ったな。
You've got a good
Wow.
head on your shoulders. Oh,
Huh?
trying to poach her already.
エンノの店よりも大きいし、
Oh.
条件もいいぞ。
ベンノさんには返しきれない恩があるんです。
わしが代わりに返してやろう。
Damn.
Yeah,
はい、はっきりと答えてやれ。お断りだとな。
お断りします。
そうか。怖い見張りがいては本音を言うこともできんか。
wow.
クソジジイが早速髪飾りに食いついてきたからこれで請け負った。
あ、それどういう意味ですか。
将銀貨
For small silvers, it is a good amount.
ふっかけすぎですよ。
金は取れる時に取れるところから取れるだけ取っておくものだ。
でも
物の価値をよく勉強しろ。
Yeah.
Yeah.
お前が持ち込んだものは全て贅沢品
Luxury
だ。
items.
どれくらいの値段で扱われているか知らないと市場を混乱させることになる。
True.
私は試作品の取り分のうち商銀貨だけを商業ギルドに預けることにした。
All right.
商業ギルドには銀行のような機能もあるのだ。
Cool.
お前たちの戦いは明日だ。
To war.
Yep.
女の子ですよ。
フリーダーのの中でも一番ジジイに似ているという噂だ。
Ah.
アインが今日みたいに引き抜かれそうになったら絶対に阻止しろ。いいなルッツ。
わかった。
あ
そこまで警戒しなくても。
Yes, I do.
じゃあ明日ね。
But really, maybe we should let them poach us.
僕高校するのが裏の時代の夢だったんだよね。これどうしたの。
Wow. Yeah.
完成したからベンノさんに買ってもらったの。も
Oh.
うすぐ冬支度でしょ。その足しにしてね。
すごいわマイン。
頑張ったんだね。ルッツと一緒に作ったんだ。
そういえばずっと
Yeah.
偉か
I'm
った
so
ね。
proud of my daughter. Yeah. Oh.
よくわからんが偉いぞマイン。
Yeah. Oh.
ではどうだった。
金を稼いだことは喜んでもらえたけど
親父なんて紙を作って売ったって言ったら紙を作る職人になれってさ。
Oh.
でも俺はこの町を出るような商売をしてみたいんだよ。マインだ。
I understand the sentiment though. Yeah.
And that's actually especially good that they put the silver coin in the bank because that way their parents don't necessarily have access to it, you know?
本屋ならいろんな町の貴族に売りに行けるだろ。
Sure.
True.
いいと思わないか？
それもいいね。あなたがマイさん？
Oh, here she is.
All right, this is the granddaughter.
私はフリーダ。
Don't trust that smile. Behind that adorable smile is a ruthless businessman.
よろしくお願いします。
では我が家へ向かいましょう。見るからに育ちのいいお嬢さんってか。
Right, right.
お泊まる紹介。
ここがギルド長のお店か。
Yeah, they have to market their market, you know?
ギルド長から依頼された髪飾りの見本です。まあ、これが。私ね、洗礼式の行進を見るのが大好きで、いつも見ていた。
Oh.
夏の洗礼式では、この髪飾りがとても目立っ
Yeah.
おじい様にねだったの。今、衣装を持ってくるわ。それから私たちは洗礼式の衣装に合う髪飾りの色を。
Sure, sure.
Nice, so it can match exactly.
Yep.
問題は今日と同じ髪型なら飾りが2つ必要ですよね。
Oh.
金額を倍払わなくてはいけないわね。いいえ、材料にな
No, no, no,
No.
no.
りのままで結構です。
No.
そういうわけにはいかないわ。
Yeah,
きちんと
yeah.
2つ
Pay
分の
for
料金
two.
を払います。そんな。
Right, stop it. Mine.
マインは原料をもらってるから値引きしたい。フリーダは2つ分払いたい。なら間を取って2つ目は半額にしようぜ。
ルッツ天才。それでいいですか、フリーダさん。私は構わないけど、お金は取れる時に取れるところから。
Right.
Yeah.
商売ってそういうものでしょ。あれ、この子ただのお嬢様じゃな。
Well, she had already swept you up. What?
Okay. Oh, so like lemonade basically?
Me make something? Are you kidding me?
Right.
Fill up a bag?
Yeah.
Eh? There it is. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She uses the exact same line.
Right.
Yep, it's going the exact same way. Yep, and then these.
Yeah.
Right. Whoa, she goes in for the kill. Join me. We have cookies.
So you'll be free to change your mind.
はあ2つ目を
Yeah,
半
what
額
the
にした
hell?
お前はアホか
Yep.
今後2つ目を無料にしろとご利用し
Uh-huh.
店に戻った私たちはベンノさんにこってり絞られた。
Right.
まあ2つ目の料金を取って
You charge something. That's good.
Right.
より上手ですね。
マインに似てると思った。
あ、どこが？
あいつがお金について話している時と本について話してる時のマインが、
Oh.
Yeah.
それと可愛い顔して中身が変なとこもそっくりだ。
Total weirdos. Yeah, you can't get it around those allegations, mine. That's just true.
できました。
Oh,
どうかしら。
おお、かわいいぞフリーダ
so cute.
の妖精のようだ。
よくお似合いです、フリーダさん。ありがとう、マイン。
Yeah, that's a luxury item.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
報酬はフリーダさんが払ってくれた。
Okay.
確かに受け取りました。ありがとうございます、フリーダさん。
Hang on.
フリーダと呼んでくださいな。
Uh-huh.
お友達それにしても素晴らしい作り方を見出したわね。
Flattery will get me everywhere.
Yeah.
刺繍をあしらった布はあるけれど、この花のように糸だけで立体的に作られたものはないの。とても画期的だわ。ベンノさんが言ってたのはこのことだ。
Yeah.
マイン、そろそろ帰ろう。
私、体力なくてよく倒れるから、ルッツが体調管理をしてくれてるんです。もしかしてマイン、
Yeah.
ミグ
That's the real negotiation power.
Yeah.
体の中の熱に食べられそうな
We know how
感
to
覚というか、
take care of that.
この病気のことを知ってるんですか？私も
There it is. There it is. Yep.
Yep.
だから体が小さいでしょ。マインも体が小さいと思っていたけど、
Oh.
どうすれば治るんですか？
It's expensive.
Can't
Maybe
really. Yeah.
治らないわ。
Yeah. It can just be mitigated. Yep.
熱を抑えることはできるけど、すごくお金がかかるの。お金。ミグイはやりたいことに全力を費やしているうちは大丈夫よ。その代わり心が
Oh, that's it. That really is a mechanical thing with it there.
Okay.
Like when she lost her desire for books and everything. Yeah.
マイン、あなたはやはり
There
私
it
と
is.
一緒に仕事をするべきよ。二人でお金を増やしたり売れそうな商品を見つけたりするの。ほら、楽しそうでしょ？フリーダさんたら。フリーダよ。
Yeah. First name basis now. Yeah. We can be friendly rivals, you know?
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yep.
And mine's apprenticeship was not
Large
negotiated
gold
in a day.
coins weren't made in a day either, you know?
Exactly.
Okay, we got currency.
We did.
We got the devouring being revealed to mine. We had an actual business competitor brought into the space here.
Right.
And mine made her own first individual commission purchased sale.
Yep. Way to go. I gotta
Yeah.
say, I love the way that the currency is broken down. There are a few things that feel like more, I don't know, not disappointing, but like make the world feel small. Then when it's like, yes, gold is just the currency for everything, or silver is the currency for everything. It's like,
Right.
no, that's a precious metal.
Yeah.
Like people wouldn't just be throwing that stuff around.
Right,
And so the
right.
idea that it's like, no. Like we've got 3 whole coin types that are just with bronze.
Yep.
You don't like for their first share of the paper and all that
Right.
stuff. They got a small silver coin and
Yeah.
some bronze. Like
I also like that for the purpose of just getting things down information-wise to a child's level, which is a very clever thing that this show has done by having her reincarnate as a young child here, is that they're not going to tell us the actual names of these coins, the nickels, dimes, pennies, quarters, or what have you.
right, it's small, medium, large, small.
It's
big,
just small,
big.
medium, large, small, big, small, big.
Yep.
That makes things so much easier to remember,
Yep.
but also having it be a nice just base 10, just
Yep.
continuation there, just also works and makes it really easy. Like I already have it basically memorized right now.
Yep. Very
And
easy to learn.
It's also very fun because this is in the not strictest sense, but in the sort of measure, this is the power system
right.
of
Yes.
this world right now.
Yep. Money.
We don't have magic right now, but money, that's power.
Right.
That's influence. You can do a lot with money.
Yeah. So
And we've already seen what the value of being able to come back home and be like, hey, here's my 6 or 7 or 8
large bronze coins. Yeah.
8 large bronze coins. Yeah, that's
This will help us through winter.
That's huge.
And by that metric, when you said, oh no, take the second one for half off instead of 4 small coins, those 2 small silver coins that you basically passed up on, that's
20 large bronze coins.
that's more than what you got for your paper.
it's
right?
It's
Like,
triple.
Well, no, because one
right,
small
right. It was
silver,
1 small silver
and 8 bronze,
and 8 large bronze. That's right.
So that's of course he's upset because that's not just
nothing.
some small amount of money. Like, and that was even with the granddaughter being like very like kind about it and like the no, I'm really going to insist.
In some ways, what she's basically doing is saying, hey, I know that you're poor. Like you are not used to having this kind of money. So you think you're doing me a favor by doing this here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get into your good graces.
Right.
So I'm trying to make sure you know how much you're worth in this instance here.
Exactly.
So that when I then try to convince you to join me, you're like, right, you didn't try to stiff me for the...
Exactly. I want you to know that I'm going to treat you right, and also just how much money I have,
right,
and that it really isn't an issue, because that's what I'm offering, right?
Right.
When they say we can pay you more, it's not by some small amount, right? Like, it's the, what's your price?
Yes.
You know, like, and so the fact that they're saying no, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Have a conversation with Lutz at some point of like, he said no. He said we should always say no. And I think we definitely should. But should we just do that to make them up that number of exactly what they'll, you know? Well, at the same time, they're not negotiators, right?
No, they're really not.
And that's not something that Benno is going to want to necessarily teach them right now.
Not
they
really,
could use the guise of the, hey, if we're going to be negotiating these deals, help me show us how to make sure that we don't seem too eager or too, greedy about the money.
He'll probably
or something.
get them that bare minimum there, which teaching them the currency is kind of the first
start.
important step there. But wow, okay. So in terms of what they did here, they basically crested a few 1,000ths into the upper echelons of the nobility.
Yep.
And the nobility are probably throwing around small gold coins and big gold coins like every day.
Right.
So
yeah, because I mean, think about it.
This is the 1% of the 1%.
Yeah, exactly.
We're dealing with here.
The small silver coins, right? Less than 2 of them was enough to pay them for the paper, right? Now, granted, that's just the the advancer for the starting,
the first starting.
right
there. Yeah,
but that is 2% of a small gold coin, less than 2%, right? So that's
they're gonna make stupid money.
They're gonna make so much money, like and the amount of power that these nobles wield is truly ridiculous. And so when even the nobles are like, no, books are really valuable. If you figure out how to make books and like can properly sell them to nobles and make them effectively and cheaply and all that stuff while still charging a good amount but undercutting your competition, oh my god, you are going to make so much money.
Yeah. Now we don't have a comparison for how much
a book
no, not a book, but I'm talking about like how much, like, say, their family earns at their job from like a monthly bit or a yearly, annual bit. But I feel like we're now going to be able to be communicated that because we have the number value for the coins in our head.
Right. That was almost something that I was wondering if it was going to be brought up of like the, oh, shit, did my kid just make more money than I make? Like,
right. The idea that like maybe this is comparable to like over a month's salary for the dad or what have you, and they were working on the paper for at least a couple months now.
Yeah, like,
but it's still something where they'd be like, oh, dang, like
they were working on it for a while, but this is not lemonade stand money.
No.
This
was an actual job, and it was cresting into that effectively the nobility money.
Right.
Even though it's their pennies, like their pocket change probably.
Yeah.
The difference, just to put this in perspective here, if from the standpoint of the nobility bit there, because this is kind of what the vibe that I got here, is that the small silver coin is basically the dollar. That's kind of my mind with this here, is that they're still operating in the poverty basically that they're under here. They're able to have a homestead and survive and what have you, but they're bare minimum working through this here. Then you can go every 10 up from that and go, oh, okay, gotcha.
Right.
That would make this effectively a really fancy toy for the nobility, but it's not necessarily anything
right, like the fact that they're like, okay, we're going to give you temporary IDs that are actual like magic items, even if they're very basic and stuff. That's a big deal,
right? Because those are probably effectively worth,
so measured in silver at least.
Yeah, at the very least. Yeah, but it's also something where it's like going into legal areas where it's like if someone else took it, it would probably mean nothing.
Right.
Because it's keyed literally to your identity.
Yeah.
So by you handing it over, there's nothing there's nothing you could do with it.
Right. I
Like,
love the way that the magic is being used here, not like in the economical sense, right? It's
Right.
you have a stable society and everything, right? So the magic isn't going to be about, oh, who has the weapons or whatever, right? It's no, we're just going about our daily life, and magic is very helpful for that. And because it's rare and expensive, we only use it for very specific things. But when it is being used, it really does just...
Well, it's secure.
It's secure, yeah.
It can't really be thwarted in any way.
Right.
We already got another fun thing with regards to the world here is that we saw the Ehrenfest, the city basically that they're in, is next to a river, which then is connected to another city that's on the other side, run by another noble lord, and how they have a very rich, consistent trading relationship with our city that we're at right now.
This is taking me to
sets up the scale of okay, I can see the way in which this is going to get bigger as we have this new product influence the people around here to then have the rumors go over to the other city and how that goes from things there. So
it feels like
retain the rights to your products.
Yes,
otherwise,
exactly.
they're going to sell them and cut you out and you won't make any money.
And learn the lesson of, the hairpin.
Yeah. Know your value.
Yeah. Don't.
Yeah.
Congeniality does not have to come at a cost.
True.
True. Like being nice to somebody and everything, that doesn't mean you have to not,
You're being kind to them by the way that you install the hairpin or like, here, let me show you how to put it on. There's kindness.
Right.
No, when someone's coming to you and they're like, I want to pay you what you're worth here. Like this was probably one of the craziest things was talking with people and artists and stuff and trying to help them like set up like systems so that they can make good money from their art and stuff, is people realizing that it's like, oh, wait, but I don't have something that's going to be worth that much money. And I'd just be like verbally almost like, no, psst, psst, stop it.
Yeah,
Stop talking like that. No.
Yeah.
You have something that you've worked a lot of time on. You have something that you've developed a talent out of.
And
that talent is worth something.
And don't
talk it down or belittle it.
Exactly. Just because it might not necessarily be valuable to you doesn't mean it's not valuable to someone else.
Yeah.
And so, having someone pay you money for something or paying someone, for something, that doesn't have to be some dirty endeavor, right?
No.
That can be hey, I'm looking for something. All right, I'll help you out.
I'm affirming you with currency.
Right.
Yeah.
They are looking for something, right? That hairpin, right? That was a big deal.
She needs it, and she needs it now.
Yeah, right. So
it's that little bit of daddy, give me what I want. But it's also the like, well, okay, but they don't have anybody else that's going to make this.
Well, and if like a part of because their position is so like solidified and based in like family and everything, because people aren't going to ascend through the ranks of nobility and the common folk and all that stuff. Then you want to have that be also represented when a person goes to some event or function or whatever, right?
Sure.
So you do want to have the nicest thing. You don't want someone else to upstage you.
That was actually probably the thing that I think they they had them pay 4 small silver coins.
Yeah.
It absolutely was highway robbery. But I think the point that was being made that Benno was kind of not even bringing up, but I think it was inferred here, was that the value of this goes beyond just the novelty of it. It's the idea that just earlier, another girl went out and did the whole parade, and she was not of the nobility and had something nicer on than any of the nobility that had their kids going out there.
Yep.
And people noticed that.
Yeah.
And that
made ripples.
That made ripples, and that was the kind of thing where the old grandpa was like, we need to find out who made that so that we can take the power away from basically the lower class people.
Right. They did it as a little joke comedic bit, which, yes, it's very funny, but
it's also kind of
it's also
fucked up.
A serious thing of them
very
being like,
serious.
no, this is a problem.
Right.
This needs to be fixed, right? And so, then Ben was like,
yeah.
And like, I love that they didn't even have to like say what the units were.
Right.
Like maybe they even have something of like, if it's silver, like you say with like which hand it is for like whether it's small or large or something like that.
I
And then if
honestly
it's gold,
got-
then it's actually like some kind of contract.
I honestly got that vibe a little bit with the way that he opened up, specifically with like it was a while before. I think he brought out like this first, and then he was like, no, like this, and rather than doing this or this or this, he had his thumb involved.
Right. That is the, in a lot of ways, the simpler way to do. Like, it is kind of weird that we do this for 3 or this for 2. It's like,
Well, that's the thing that literally in the one Tarantino flick, they make that point to have them be able to tell that the guy's not German.
Right.
Is that he ends up
doing this, not this.
He ends up doing this instead of this.
Yeah.
Or yeah. I had it wrong, but
Right.
yeah, you got it. That could be part of it, where it's he used his right hand versus his left or something.
Right.
Or he did it vertical versus horizontal.
Sure. Like, because the fact that they didn't have to say the units, that communicates to me, and that it was silver, that they kind of don't consider anything below silver money.
Right.
You know? Like,
Right.
That's
yes. That's another thing
right?
that
Like,
makes sense too.
Of course, we're not talking about bronze, right? We're only talking about silver
We're
here.
only
That's
talking silver.
pretty much all we do.
We don't even deal in bronze.
Yeah, exactly.
Bronze is change for the commoners.
Right.
Yes.
And so then it's this many. Okay, yeah, small silver, cool, right? And
Right.
yeah, I am curious though what kind of deals would be with gold.
Well, magic. We're dancing around it.
I know.
But
And-
we're coming up on the end of the first season,
Yep.
and magic is it. Magic has to be it.
Something that I was kind of curious of the fact that Frida didn't bring this up, but she might be saving this for later.
Yeah.
The devouring and stuff. I have that too, and that's a genuine connection point because they both do, right? Maybe most people do, but no, it's probably a special thing for them.
No, they've already mentioned that it's not
Right.
common
Yeah.
to have people have it.
But she didn't bring up the fact that, wait, Benno didn't tell you?
Oh.
He didn't? Oh. Yeah, no, he knows about this.
Yeah, we're more in wholesome territory right
Right.
now, but you're right. She could be saving
Like,
that.
if they wanted something as the, like, not just, oh, hey, you should work with us. We'll give you more money and that can help with the devouring.
I think she's smart enough to be able to tell.
That would make
She
her an
shouldn't-
enemy potentially right
She
now.
shouldn't drive the point home too early. Let her think
Right.
about that for herself.
Yeah.
And be like, wait, Benno, do you know what the devouring is? And he'd be like, wait, how'd you know about that?
Yeah,
And he'd be
exactly.
like, wait, you know what that is,
Right, yeah.
That could be interesting.
That's
yeah.
also, I believe, she specifically brought it up once Benno had left the room, too. So,
No. That was when they were just meeting together.
Oh, was it?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, maybe you're right.
But if it was, that could be interesting because then it's the make sure that she finds out about this when Benno isn't there so that way it can percolate in her brain and then, like...
Yes, she did do it after they had left the room because they were going to go and do... 1 month later, she comes over to set up the opportunity for her to try it on.
Right.
Oh, no, they did leave the room to go discuss business. You're right.
Yeah.
So she waited until...
Whether intentional or otherwise, who knows?
Yeah.
But I think that's interesting.
That is interesting. I do think she genuinely wants to be friends with her.
Oh, yeah.
But I think the part that's what makes Frida so terrifying is that she is actually at Mind's level in terms of actual mental technical ability because of
Right.
how she was raised and educated.
Yes.
She is basically not just the rich daughter, but she is the rich,
Educated daughter.
educated capitalist, merchant's granddaughter.
Yep.
And so she lives this world. She
Right,
breathed
yeah.
this world since she was young.
Right,
and she's also been given all the means by which to survive the devouring just fine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
But
fun.
I'm excited to see the humanity of Frida come out in the I don't want you to die. Like let's figure out a way to make this work.
Yeah.
I'll try to figure out a way that I can set you up to maybe get a magic item in a way that's not going to break your bank or what have you.
Yeah, because for the ultimate negotiation is when you don't have to be duplicitous, right?
Right.
When you can be open about it and be like, hey, no, I'm just going to lay it all out for you. This is the better deal.
Yeah,
And I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm just trying to make sure that you're fully informed.
Right,
Like
It is
and
persuasive.
It is persuasive for sure,
Yeah.
right? Because you can't actually force someone to do anything,
No,
right?
no.
And so that's kind of the best, like the ideal situation, and I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up doing that. And that's one of the tangential side benefits of their friendship. That is something that she also wanted, but she also wants the friendship, and so it's just
She gets best of both worlds,
Exactly.
and then Mine ends up in a situation where she's building a little friend network that's also all trying to basically make money together.
Right.
Which is fun because I want Lutz to keep going with this group here, because Benno's starting to just. I'm liking him more and more as we go.
Yeah.
I'm liking Lutz more and more as we go. I'm loving even our little Mark guy who's just like I'm the assistant and I give the things and stuff. He seems so dutiful, very demure, and just I love him.
And yet, Otto, we don't really see him much anymore.
No,
right?
because he's basically on his own kind of separate path with all this. He's basically made his, probably his finder's fee for setting up Mine with
But
Benno.
that could theoretically happen with Benno too, because I love the loophole of, no, you haven't been baptized yet. You're not actually his apprentice right now.
That is true.
So
That is true.
Yeah.
But all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the links in the doobly-doo up here. You can get full-length timer reactions there as well, and any level support gets you access to our Discord, where you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.